My son, my daughter, I need you to stop everything right now. I saw your pain. I saw the moment the ground vanished beneath your feet. I was there. In that exact second when the news arrived. When the silence became deafening. And reality hit you with such force that the air seemed to flee from your lungs. I saw when you felt the world collapse. And felt there was nothing. And no one. To hold you up. The loss you suffered didn't just take someone. Or something. It took the color from your dawn. It took the flavor from your food. The sound of your own laughter. Since day, you have been walking like a stranger inside your own life. You wake up. You fulfill your duties. You smile when it is necessary. But inside you know that something has stopped. You are not living fully. You are surviving. Crossing the days like someone walking through an endless desert. Where the sand burns. And the horizon never arrives. People around you say that time heals everything. They tell you to move on. But they don't understand that the pain didn't go away with time. It sat down beside you. It became a silent companion. Heavy. And constant. You tried to be strong. You tried to rebuild an appearance of normalcy. But today, I am here to tell you, I saw your pain. And I see the wound you show to no one. Do not leave just yet. Stay with me until the very end. Because the final part carries a word of clarity that your heart may be needing today. If this content resonates with you, subscribe to strengthen your mindset every single day. Leave your like if you accept the challenge to live with more intention. And as soon as we finish, I have left a 1-minute prayer in the first pinned comment to renew your strength. This is your moment to align your purpose. I know the guilt that visits you on those nights when sleep refuses to come. That insistent voice that whispers questions without answers. What if I had done it differently? What if I had noticed sooner? What if I had said I loved them? Just one more time. You revisit scenes. You replay conversations. You analyze every detail as if you could travel back in time and change what has already passed. Hear my voice now. You did not fail. You are not to blame. There is a set time for everything under heaven. And that moment was not under your control. It never was. Guilt has become an invisible chain, binding you to a past that cannot be rewritten, stealing the peace that I desire to give you today. You have been searching for that person, or that season of your life, in tucked away photographs, in silent objects, in memories that still carry the scent of what used to be. But what left was not just physical. And what remains is also not visible to the eye. Right now, in the comments of this video, and inside your heart. I accept the legacy that was planted within me. By doing this, you stop looking at what has died, and you begin to nurture what is being born. The strength that lived in that person now lives in you. The faith they carried now sustains your steps. The pain you have walked through did not come to destroy you. It came to strip away what was superficial and reveal what is eternal within you. Things that once seemed so important have lost their luster, and what truly sustains the soul has begun to gain its value. You are becoming deeper, more sensitive to what is true, less tethered to the vanities that the world exalts, and more attentive to that which remains when everything else passes. This process hurts, because separating the essential from the fleeting is never comfortable. But it is necessary for the growth of the Spirit. The Word confirms this when it says, "For our light and momentary affliction is producing for us an eternal weight of glory, far beyond all comparison." Pain was not the end. It was the gateway to a new level of awareness and faith. Now, stop for a moment and reflect. What has this pain revealed in you that would never have been discovered without it? God does not waste a single tear. Not one. Every night you cried in silence. Every heavy sigh before falling asleep. Every prayer that came out as a desperate plea was, in reality, a process of refinement. What seemed like only pain was shaping a sensitivity in you that cannot be learned on easy days. Suffering has sharpened your vision, deepened your compassion, and strengthened your ability to embrace others without judgment. The purpose that is born after pain is not loud, nor is it boastful. It is silent, firm, and true. God is transforming your wound into a bridge, so that others may cross the same valley with less fear. What almost broke you is now becoming the language you will use to reach weary hearts. You did not come out unscathed, but you came out prepared, like a rough stone that endured the friction until its brilliance was revealed. You now carry marks that do not diminish you, they qualify you. And when someone finds shelter in the shadow of your story, you will understand. The pain was not the end of the road. It was the workshop where God molded you to serve. There is a peace that does not depend on circumstances, a peace that cannot be explained by human logic, and does not unravel even when the scenery has not yet changed. This is the peace that God promises to hearts that surrender, even when wounded, even when weary. It is not the absence of problems, but the presence of God in the midst of them. It is this peace that silences the restless mind and calms the heart that has tried to be strong for far too long. The Word declares, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This promise reveals that peace does not come from an immediate solution, but from the active care of God that enfolds the mind and protects the heart. It acts as a sentinel, preventing fear and anxiety from dominating what God is currently restoring. We are reaching the end of this conversation. But this is not the end of our journey. It is, in fact, the beginning of your public reconstruction. What I have done in the secret of your room, in the silence of your tears, will now begin to bloom for all to see. I declare over you right now, the time of merely surviving is over. I am breathing a new breath of life into your lungs. That desire to dream, which you thought had been buried, is resurrecting at this very moment. Do not be afraid of joy when it knocks at your door again. Do not feel guilty for smiling. The smile you will give tomorrow is the proof that death did not win. That pain did not destroy you, and that my love is the final word over your story. Keep this in the deepest part of your being. You have not lost everything. You let go of what was temporary to hold on to what is eternal. You let go of the physical form, but you embraced the spiritual essence that no one, not even time, nor distance, can ever tear away from you. Now, I want you to take a deep breath. Feel my peace flooding into your chest. That pressure, that weight upon your shoulders, I am removing it now. Leave it here. In this very moment, you no longer need to carry the world on your back. The control is mine. The care is mine. The future is mine. Go in peace. Sleep tonight with the certainty that I am standing guard at your door. Tomorrow, when you open your eyes, do not look for the pain of yesterday. Look for my mercy, which was renewed while you slept. You are my beloved child, my precious one, and our banquet of joy is only just beginning. If this calling echoed in your soul, if you felt the touch of the unseen while listening to these words, do not keep this treasure to yourself. There is someone, right now, asking God for a sign not to give up. Be that sign. Share this message and let this light reach another weary heart. And if you want to keep strengthening your mind and your spirit every single day, subscribe to the channel. Here, every message is an invitation to leave autopilot behind and live with purpose. Leave your like if today you choose to step out of numbness and commit to a life of intention, clarity, and faith. Now, write it one last time, as a seal of this moment. I am ready for the new. As you declare this, you make room for what God is already preparing. And when this video ends, click the link in the first comment and take the 1-minute prayer. It's a simple step, but a powerful one, to align your heart and activate your purpose for 2026. Remain in my peace, the peace the world cannot understand, but the peace your heart now recognizes. I love you. I have always been here. and I will never, ever leave you.